Every time you hear, well, definitely every time I hear the Harry Potter theme tune, I kind of want to go and watch Harry Potter again. So it's been 20 years, and this is the celebration. It's a sort of documentary that is on HBO, and now it's Return to Hogwarts. They did this like Triwizard Cup questionnaire sort of episodes. There were three that were okay. But I was really looking forward to this sort of documentary. They are kind of splashing it as a documentary, but it's not quite that. It was quite different to how I expected it to be. Let me know in the comments below, are you very excited to watch this? Let's jump in. Cast members from all Harry Potter films reunite in this retrospective special to celebrate the anniversary of the first film, including interviews and cast conversations. I was hoping this was going to be similar to the Friends reunion, where you get the cast return and they just kind of all sit around together and they banter a lot and then they reminisce. Feels more like a behind the scenes documentary, something that you would get on a DVD or Blu-ray of one of the film's episodes or the entire box set. I don't know if you're like us as a family, but like once a year at Christmas we tend to watch a few of the Harry Potter films. Maybe every 2 years we'll run through the whole lot and just to really soak ourselves in the fantasy series that we've kind of known and love. Also reading the books is a thing that we're trying to go through as well. And so when you get something new from the Hogwarts universe, or the Wizarding universe, it's definitely up there. If you're a deep fan, you're gonna want to go and put on your Hogwarts hat or your scarf or wear one of your shirts that represents, something that you love about the world and immerse yourself into it. So anytime there's anything new, I'm definitely there. My wife and I are there. This has weird structure. It structures itself like they're gonna go through the films. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so they have the directors come on and then you see your cast members that are basically 20 years older from when they first started. And it's almost like seeing friends return because you've watched them over the years grow up. I think the best thing about this is hearing the stories that how they grew up on set, the things that happened, the things that they learned, hearing about the three main protagonists that grow up against these giant actors and learning to act and being schooled by these veteran actors like Alan Rickman. And so you get to hear all of those stories and seeing them together again, I think is bittersweet because you love seeing them again, but you kind of want more from the universe. You want to see a new series, a new film. It's bittersweet because you want more, but it's wonderful to see the sets and everything kind of jump out at you, your favorite moments. They do that. But it also feels very structured, very interviewee-ish. So it's not like it's filmed in front of a live studio audience or recorded live. It's very blocked. It's very like broken up into segments and something you would again put on a DVD. So I think I like the way they structured it, but I was hoping for more of a welcoming feel about it. It doesn't feel like that kind of Friends reunion where you're invited in to watch something. They kind of talk to each other rather than at you. I was hoping for more of that immersiveness that way. But I think for fans that are massive fans of the Harry Potter universe, you will want to lap up anything that is Harry Potter. And so you probably have seen or read or heard about most of what they talk about in this reunion, because if you've watched all the DVDs, special features, the documentaries, the making ofs, all on each DVD of each film, you would have heard most of the stories that are in this. Actually, there are a few unique ones, so don't worry, there is new content, and it's weird to see how they look at a retrospective back at the past 20 years, how that's influenced culture and reading, and how much J.K. Rowling's books actually influence society. I think those are the parts that it stands out, making it a really interesting documentary. Apart from that, I was hoping for a little bit more, a little bit different. I have no idea how to rate this. I just think if you're a fan, you're going to want to watch it because there's stuff in there that you haven't seen before. If you're not a huge fan, there's not a lot in here for you to enjoy other than seeing those characters 20 years older and having an understanding of what they felt about it growing up and watching those themselves. Like, what do they think about it now? What happened to them afterwards? That kind of thing. Those stories, those little kind of family moments, because there were a family on set. That's interesting to me. So let me know your thoughts. Are you excited to watch this? Thanks so much for watching this, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and choose it.